Welcome. Hey everyone, it's been a while. I wanted to touch base, see how everybody's doing for the beginning of the new year here. And hopefully you're in a better place than I am. And I know feel like I sound like a broken record lately, but that's how it's just been going. So I do have good news though. This is not just going to be about how much I've gained, although that is the main point here, because I have done a full week of kind of getting back on track. And from my last video, my day by day video, which I have been doing day by day, but I wasn't really keeping track of what I was eating. I wasn't doing my calorie counting or keto or macros or, any kind of really serious kind of system to get me back on track. So, with that being said, clearly I was right off track. And my issue lately has been a lot of binging. So, I'll do really well all day and then I'll have like a binge, or I'll just maybe find an excuse. I'll be doing okay, find an excuse to binge. And that's an issue with me, has been for many, many years. So sometimes I can get out of that. Like for actually a couple years, it's really rare that I binge. But anyway, the last while now, I think since I've been at home more and, through everyone, like we've all been with the COVID situation and kids at home, and maybe some of us are out of work, like I have been, and you just feel like your life is like not what it used to be, right? So I'm trying to get back on track. It's taking a little bit for me, and unfortunately, all the hard work that I have put in the last quite some time now, I have gained back a lot, and especially in the last like 3.5 months, I have gained. Well, what did I gain? Actually, it was like 170, 80, 92, 10, like 45 pounds. That's horrible. In like 3 months, all I did was try to um, stress about what I'm doing, where I'm going, what's happening, and then just worry every day about what am I eating, get on track, now you're not exercising again, so on and so on. So this is what happened to me, where I just started gaining, and I was kind of telling myself, okay, it's 5 pounds, you can handle 5 pounds, that you can get off that easy. But then it just kept going and going. Then I've been having these binging splurges, so I don't know if others have issues with binging. Um, so we all have our own reasons or issues why either maybe we're not healthy, or we're overweight, or we're not where we want to be comfortable. We all have our own thing. And mine's a couple of them, I guess. And one of them is that I binge eat. So, and I only binge on particular things because I'm celiac, and I'm still constantly always in the back of my head worrying about what I'm eating or what I'm not eating, or even if I'm binging, I'm one of those binging people that stress about what I'm going to binge on. Sounds like crazy, right? But people who are like that, like me, will totally understand that. So I used to think I sounded crazy, but I know I'm not. And that's anyway, that's what I've been going through lately. So I've been doing really good, and then I'll just have like a binging moment, day, week, hour, something like that. So hasn't been very good. So I was up to, I made it all the way from 170 pounds, 3.5 months ago, all the way up to 215 pounds as of last week. So I've been very, very upset at myself, very hard on myself. I feel like I don't have the support I had before. I'm missing that part right now, and I'm kind of lost my way. So I'm just trying to get it together, kind of get strong again, figure out how to do it on my own, and really stick with it, because that's the hardest part, is getting over the hump, right? Like with any kind of addiction, it's just I mean, you have to go through it to be able to get over it. And I mean, if you're an avid dieter or anything, you know that that's probably been like a million times you've done that in your life. So that's where I'm at. So yes, I feel like I've been here before, but I am very, very disappointed, upset at myself that I'm over 200 pounds, because I just said I would never ever get to that again. Never ever in my life. So I had to really try to get over that to be able to start last week to get on track again. And I feel like I'm doing not too bad. So I'm coming to you today with a little bit of what I've been going through, what's happening, where I'm at again, and again starting over, the never ending circle of dieting life. But it is what it is, because I'll never stop, because I'm just not happy where I'm at. So, and I think you need to be comfortable with who you are, comfortable in your skin and how you feel and look. And right now I'm not there. So I know I need to do some work on me and get it together. So this has been a week that I'll just kind of go through and let you know this is what I've done. I totally don't know what it is that I'm doing right now. I do know that I was tracking calories, and I did not binge or overeat or anything for the week, and I hope I can stay on track with that. So I started at 215 last week. So today my weigh-in is 210. So in a week I've lost 5 pounds, which is great. I've been eating an average of 824 calories a day. That's just what it's been. I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to do or that's what it should be. I know lots of people say that's pretty low. That's just what it was. I just needed to eat kind of what made me feel good and what made me feel full and what I was liking at the time, and that's what I did. And I'm kind of one of those people that are repetitive. So I can eat the same thing for like a long time as long as I'm satisfied. And that's just what I did to make it easy for me this week, so that I had no cravings or anything like that. So I woke up in the morning, same thing. I had my, sometimes I just had black coffee, or I had my coffee with my collagen and a little bit of half and half cream, like a teaspoon or whatever, a tablespoon. So I had my one coffee. During the day, if I wanted to, I had a black coffee with nothing in it, and I did have my one Coke Zero usually every day. That just takes care of my sweet tooth for me. And every meal, I just had one meal the whole week. That's just what I did all week, because I do like eating one meal a day, and intermittent fasting, but I'm not totally making my mind up yet what I'm doing. I'm open to just figuring things out, and whatever I'm kind of adapting to and will feel comfortable with. So this week, this is just what I did. It worked. I got through the week. I felt pretty good. So every day I had 8 sausages, like little, I guess breakfast sausages you call them. And these ones are from Oli Meal at Costco. I like them because I'm really not a huge meat eater, but I don't know. These are really good. And 8 of them anyway is what I've been having. Seems like a lot, but it's the one meal. Maybe it's too many. I don't know. It worked this week, so I just stuck with it. And 3 or 4 fried eggs with that. So some days I had 3 eggs, some days I had 4, and that was it. So it was about 59 grams of fat, 15 carbs, and 60 protein. So I probably would like my protein maybe up a little higher, maybe my fat a little lower, and my carbs a little bit lower, because I really, if I can, I would like to have, initially I used to eat like 0 carbs pretty much if I could get away with it. But I definitely would like to be under 10 or 8. But I'm not going to over exert my brain and myself with an overload of trying to stay so strict with something. I was just going with the flow and what was working for me, and that's what I did. So today again, I'm making right now sausages, and I'm gonna have eggs again, and then I don't know, like I just don't get sick of it. But I don't want to just be eating eggs and sausages every day, and I know eventually I'm going to get sick of it anyway. So today that's what I'm having, and then tomorrow I will figure something else out and see what's going to work for me. But I am happy to say that I lost the 5 pounds. I'm going to keep going. You know, here I go again. If you're in a similar situation, you know, you're welcome to follow along, and I wish you the best of luck as well. Other than that, I hope that next week I'll bring you another what I'm eating and maybe a little bit more informative on that, and we'll go from there. And hopefully it's only down from here, not up. So we want to go down. So anyway, guys, thanks for allowing me to go on about what's happening and hanging out with me for a couple of minutes. I wish you all luck on your journeys, no matter what journey it is, and I will see you next week.